I like the hole. You gonna do the intro?
You can do it.
No, you do it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a guest. We've got Life Like Charlie, woo, here again. We did a video together a year ago. Feels like 3 years ago.
We got Hannah over her fear of snakes, right?
Over.
And then one of them turned aggressive, and I think your fear probably...
Yeah. So in today's video, we are doing a Q&A with a twist. We've had like various different options of what we wanted to do for this, but this is like the most COVID safe way that we could do it. Coming up to Halloween, why not carve some pumpkins? And actually one of my followers, Tom2112, who supported me since the beginning, literally since I was 15,
Aww.
suggested that I do a video carving some pumpkins.
Carving some pumpkins.
Carving some pumpkins, that's what we're gonna do. And I actually got this one in the pumpkin vlog that I did the other week.
It's beautiful. Can we just show everyone our pumpkins?
Where did you get yours from?
Sainsbury's.
Hashtag not a spawn.
Not hashtag gifted. He's got one flat side which I'm going to carve on.
Mine's from Garson's Farm. I thought that it looked like Jack from Animal Crossing, so that's why I got this one. It's not perfect on this side, but who is perfect on every side?
Who is?
Not me. So yeah, we took to Instagram and I took to TikTok as well to ask our followers for some questions. I'm going to be asking Charlie questions and Charlie's going to be asking me my questions.
But we might answer each other's as well.
Yeah, because we've had a little sneak preview and some we could both...
We're both in the same position here.
Yeah.
We're both starving musicians.
Exactly. Hashtag save the arts. So should we do our designs first?
Yeah, I think maybe one draws and one asks. So, Hannah Dorman.
Yes.
I'm going to guess the answer to this one, but what is your favourite colour?
I don't know. Can't think. Orange? No, it's obviously pink. Would it be any other colour? We're
on brand.
Donning the pink today.
Were you naughty at school?
I love that Petra asked this one. No, I wasn't. But the thing is I wasn't naughty. I was very well behaved in terms of, you would say that I was a good girl at school. But if something wasn't right or something was up, I would say. Yeah. I would stand
you
up
fought for your rights, yeah.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's naughty, I would say that's very liberal.
Thank you.
You were liberal at school.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to play solo or with a band?
I'm gonna have to try and like make sure I actually do some pumpkining. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be talking and we're like, oh, we haven't carved anything.
I'll start slicing mine in a minute as well.
Definitely with a band, 100%.
Cool energy, isn't it?
Yeah, like I love playing solo, but there's just something about playing with other people. Band. Are you going freehand?
No, I'm going to take the lid off.
Oh god, yeah, you do that first, don't you?
You don't have to. I'm just going to take it off while we're talking.
Oh, forgot. It's just nice sharing the stage with other people and experiencing that with other people. I played solo for so long. I think when it came to playing with the band, I was like, oh my god, I get to share this with other people. What about you? But did you ever play like
I played with bands. Yes, I did a rock show when I was very small, but I like when I'm up there alone, I get the freedom to say and joke and sing exactly what I want without worrying about what anyone else is doing. I think there's a huge pressure on them as well, so sometimes it can be more nerve-wracking when you're playing with others.
I like the unrehearsed element of playing alone, being able to be like, oh, I'm going to extend this intro here, or I'm going to play this bit different, I'm going to sing this bit different. When you're in a band, it's very rehearsed and like, this is what's what.
This is so fun already.
I know.
The smell of pumpkins is weird though, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw Stacey Solomon made like, cookies with the stuff inside.
Oh, I am gonna use it. I'm gonna cook it in a soup or something. Yeah.
Very nice. Do you want mine?
Yes, please. Any pumpkin goop I'll have.
Are you gonna do it at heart nose?
Oh yeah, a little heart nose. What is your proudest moment of 2020?
Do you know what? I saw this one.
There can't be too many at the moment because we've been asked to stay at home. So
yeah, I guess more of a thing. It's just like what I've achieved in lockdown. Under the circumstances, I feel like I've achieved quite a lot. Just from like releases and YouTube and everything, like the growth on my channel I'm so appreciative of. That's a really good idea. We were there with hands for ages, just...
Oh come on, I've been doing this a long time.
I haven't done many.
Really? I did Anna's first Anna's from Spain. She did her first pumpkin last year.
Aww.
It was very sweet. I think you've done remarkably well, considering the huge pressure to create when you're at home as well, because everyone expects it. When you're a musician or an artist, people expect you to do something because you've got all this free time, but it makes it harder to create under pressure. You create all your best bits when there's no pressure. Sorry.
Pumpkin shower.
Well, there's no pressure from the outside world, you know?
Yeah, and I think there's so much pressure for people to like start up a new hobby, or especially write. Like people are like, oh my god, but you've written so much in lockdown. I was like, no. What about you? What's your most proud moment of 2020?
My proudest moment, I would say, is the amount of personal development I've had this year.
Yeah, that's nice.
I really feel like I've grown up. I think I started the year as a boy, and now now I am a semi-man. I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
My proudest moment is becoming a man.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
Well, we have chickens.
Oh yeah.
We're very lucky that we get fresh eggs every day. The way I like doing them to maybe get the most flavour is either fried or poached. I would say fried is my favourite because it's less room for error. I like a fried egg and a little bit of salt and pepper just to enhance the flavour, that's all.
I like a poached egg. How do you do your poached eggs?
Well, not very well. They seem to explode a lot, and then I don't really like adding vinegar because I feel like it makes the egg taste horrible. They are quite complex, aren't they?
I just whack it in and then wait and take it out, and it works every time.
Just put it in the water?
Yeah.
Really?
I boil it and then I turn it down and then I just put it in and just wait and then just take it out.
I put the egg in and it goes
Really?
every time.
Crazy.
Oh, did you bring your own pen?
Yeah.
Show the camera your design.
I was going to say, here we go, this is what I'm going for. I don't know about the heart nose, I'm not sure. The only reason I'm doing a heart nose is so it's not exactly the same as the one I did, which I posted on my Instagram stories. Right, when did you start playing guitar?
I started playing guitar at around like 9 or 10. I can't really remember, to be honest. And then I learnt how to play all my favourite songs, just the chords, or the busted songs and that kind of thing.
Nice. Just self-taught?
I just stopped learning. Yeah, I just stopped researching things. I stopped looking at things to learn or do. And then I just kind of ended up playing in my room and developing my own sound, I guess.
Yeah, I was also 9. Mine's so complicated. I'm going to be here for hours.
There's my happy fella. He's cute.
They say at the age of 8 you know what you want to do, so a lot of actors and performers and that, they always say at 8 that's what they wanted to do.
Ah, really?
What did you want to do at 8?
I wanted to be a dentist up until I was like 16.
Yeah.
And then I dropped out of college. Then I discovered music.
Nice.
You? What
was the question, sorry?
When like how young were you?
3? 4?
Wow, really?
Yeah. I've told this story 10,000 times on my channel, but I remember it so vividly. I was watching Top of the Pops and I pointed at the screen and said to Mum, I'm going to be on there one day.
Oh, it's still possible. They could bring it back.
R.I.P. Top of the Pops.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, I just knew.
Little
That was
epiphany.
going to do. Yeah, that was it for me.
I forgot how good this was. I forgot how fun this was.
Pumpkin carving.
Yeah. It's so good.
I have to go in with a spoon. It's a very good idea, the spoon.
I can't believe you never did it.
No, just hands.
I know, we're going to be concentrating for 5 minutes and go, we're recording a video, aren't we? Page 64.
3 hours later. Oh, here's a good one. How do you see your future?
Oh, that's a cute question, with maybe a cute answer. My dream has always been to play a huge show. All my friends and family are there.
What if I just start eating this?
I wouldn't judge. You can eat what you want. What does it taste like?
Can you eat the seeds?
It wasn't a seed.
Oh.
It's weird.
Bland.
I've always seen my future like playing I'll put that down, it's quite intimidating. Playing a show and then coming home, opening the front door to my little kids, my dogs, whatever other animals exist in my home, and my wife. And that's the dream I have, is being able to make a few £100 every night playing to happy people and then coming home and cooking a spaghetti bolognese with the fam.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
But with all this COVID stuff, I might have to become that dentist that little Charlie
So I'm
wanted.
just going for the hands, the spoon wasn't quite doing it for me.
Go for it. Stick to what you know, Hannah Dorman. It is really terrifying though. As soon as COVID hit and I saw that all the venues were closing and stuff, I really felt like my future was being like stripped away from me. I had that feeling of complete terror of like, oh my god, am I going to have to rethink my dream, you know? And you're probably the same. It really
I sometimes think I'm blissfully ignorant though. I'm like, this can be fine.
Maybe that's a good way to be.
I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be a pop star. I'm very much a person of like, I want to prove people wrong. So if people like hate or don't like what I do,
drives you forward, right?
Yeah, I always take a positive spin on it and think that drives me to want to prove you wrong and do better, and that's always kind of been my mindset.
Prove them wrong.
But then, yeah, there is that feeling. I was like, this kind of feels like a dream. This doesn't feel real. Like you're basically telling us, yeah, we can't do
right.
what we want to do.
It didn't feel real, did it?
Sorry, can I trouble you for a wipe, please?
Yeah,
this is
sure.
A messy situation.
I mean, it's really for the oven.
That's fine.
That's all I had. I think I'm too quick with the pumpkin, Hannah.
Yeah, can you chill out, please? Because I haven't even started cutting. How about my hands on here, please?
Yeah, you make yourself at home.
Brings laptop
We
in.
wipe our hands on everything
up,
in this home.
Sets up desk.
Yeah.
Hannah, go home. Art Attack came on. Yeah, and I was like,
I can't remember what that sounds like.
That's all I can remember.
No, I didn't get it from that.
It's like, never mind the podcast.
Yeah.
I'll ask you another question. What tattoos do you have, and do they have reason? I remember when you got the fish one.
I have it's a 3D piano, the headstock of a guitar, a snake, watercolour, and a watercolour koi carp.
And they don't have any reason, apart from the fact that once I decided that I wanted to be in the music industry, I didn't feel any pressure to not getting any tattoos to ruin job opportunities and that kind of thing. But you're not allowed to discriminate against tattoos anyway now, are you?
Oh, really?
And I also made sure that on my wedding day when I wear a suit, you can't see them.
I think about wedding day.
Once you get your first one, you have to get more than...
Yeah.
You can't stop.
You don't just get one tattoo.
I don't know what it is. It's almost like...
I think I'm ballsing this up quite a bit.
Why? What are you doing, Hannah Dorman?
Just...
Did you mean to cut out that whole piece?
Yeah.
What's this? Was this an old idea? Okay.
Thank you so much.
That's a really good pumpkin.
I did spend a long time choosing it.
You can see.
What was I?
Do you know what? I don't care, Hannah Dorman.
Ah,
tattoos.
Yeah, I've got...
It's a crescent moon. It's a crescent moon for anyone that can't see it.
I have a heart on my finger, and I have... You won't be able to see it, but there's a feather behind my ear.
What do they mean and represent?
So the feather was nothing. I saw it on Tumblr and I was like, that's nice, I want a tattoo, and I can hide it if I don't like it. Basically.
Fair.
And I forget it's there all the time. Moon I got, it was New Year, or in the January. I was releasing an EP at the time, and I saw a thing that said crescent moon symbolises new beginnings and the makings of dreams into reality. I thought it was very fitting for the new year.
Yeah.
So I got that.
Sure.
And then the heart I got for my grandma.
Beautiful.
She lived with us, she had dementia. We had a really, really lovely relationship, and I thought I wanted to get a heart, and I thought it'd be a nice thing to kind of remember her.
Well, I think that's a beautiful reason to have a tattoo.
Thank you.
Well, I wanted a neck tattoo for a really long time. The whole thing. In colour.
Oh, that makes me go. I'm really claustrophobic to things around my neck though, so that would...
Yeah, it was a bit of an absurd idea.
Yeah. You done?
I am, quite frankly, but I could drive to Sainsbury's and get another one. Look at that! He's cute, eh?
I mean, I'm here.
He's cute, he's like a baby pumpkin.
Imagine if it's just like abandoned ship with my really intricate design. Sorry, the heart's
Keep going, keep chipping away. I'm going to make this an absolute masterpiece. I'm not done.
The heart's going.
What is at the top of your bucket list?
Oh, I don't know if it's bucket... Well, I guess it is. In terms of places to visit, I really want to go to... what's it called?
No, you can't want it that bad, Hannah Dorman.
I'm concentrating so much on my pumpkin. What's the island?
The Galapagos.
No.
Oh. The Canary.
No. I want to go there.
Favourite country you've travelled to?
Would that work to get rid of this?
You're a genius, Hannah Dorman.
Ah.
What's your favourite country to travel to?
Oh, Barbados was amazing for me.
Nice.
Yeah. Barbados.
I went to Africa.
Maldives.
Oh, yeah. See the Maldives.
Before they sink. And Venice before it sinks as well.
Yeah, Maldives is up there with me as well.
Yeah.
But then I think it's quite touristy. I don't really like going to places where everyone else has gone.
I just think it's so beautiful.
Africa was unbelievable.
Oh, I bet.
Safari and then
Yeah, it was on Mum and Dad's bucket list.
Cape Town, but Cape Town's a sad place, man. Devastating what how colonisation is still ruining that place. It's such a it has everything: mountain, city, sea. It's stunning. It doesn't look like it's real. Like to have all those things in one place. Things I want to do. I want to be able to speak another language fluently. That is on my bucket list, and I want to win at Call of Duty Warzone because I still can't do it.
I don't know what that means, but I think Billy got me to play and then I just got too nervous.
I'd quite like to own a fast car or just a nice car.
Yeah. Career-wise, I want to play Wembley. Always has been, ever since I started.
Wembley Stadium or Wembley Arena?
Yeah, Wembley Stadium, yeah. But
the big one.
But definitely Wembley of sorts. I sort of take that, play Wembley Stadium. I think I just started gigging. Or was in my second year of gigging, and I was like, if one band can make 80,000 people feel the way that I feel,
yeah, right,
I want to do that.
It's cool, isn't it?
And that was what it was for me. Like seeing McFly at Wembley Arena is what kickstarted me gigging. I was like, I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna do it. And again, it was like another epiphany. I was just like, yep, that's it. I'm gonna do that.
That's so cool.
It's just my weird brain. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
it's a passionate brain, and that's important because it's the driving force that keeps you going.
Yeah.
Good on you for having such high aspirations.
Thank you. I was thinking this earlier today, and I was like, why not?
Why not?
You know, you've literally got one life.
So many people don't want to do exciting things like that, and they'll never end up doing it because they don't want to.
Yeah.
Whereas we're in a really lucky position where we could. If we want it enough, we absolutely could do whatever we wanted.
If it's thinkable, it's doable.
100%.
So we've taken a little bit of a change on my design here, but that's fine. So I'm just going to go for a ooh instead because we have not got time to do the teeth.
You've just drilled a hole into it.
That took a long time to do with the knife.
How are you and how are you feeling?
I'm fine, thanks.
That's one thing people don't ask enough, is it?
No.
How are you? And then some people don't feel confident enough to give the truth, which is, you know what, I don't feel so good, I'm anxious, I've had a really bad week,
Yeah.
I had an argument with my family. More people should be comfortable enough to say that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I wrote a song about it. My song OK Not OK is literally that. Like, yeah, I'm okay, how are you? And you're like, yeah, I'm fine. And then you're actually I'm not.
Not okay.
Actually not okay. I felt really unmotivated for the past couple of weeks. I think after I won't retrain.
Why?
I don't know, I think it was because it was such an intense 4 days. Like, writing it to it being out was 4 days. At least 4 weeks worth more in 4 days.
Multiple people's jobs as well.
Yeah, the next week I was like, okay, I'll give myself that. Today I felt good, but yesterday I felt a bit like uneasy. Couldn't really be bothered to do anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Hannah.
Yes.
If you ever have an anxious moment, what do you do to combat the anxiety? Because I'm sure a lot of people would benefit from having some coping mechanisms.
I used to deal really badly with anxiety because I used to fear it. I used to get anxious about being anxious. So I would feel anxiety, so I'd feel anxiety and then I'd feel anxious that I was feeling anxious. And I would try to pretend that I wasn't. So I'd make every excuse in my head and be like, I'm fine, I'm not anxious, like it's okay, you're fine. Which to some extent is good, but it's also very good to accept the feeling.
Yeah.
And I also couldn't accept that I suffered with anxiety. I always thought that it was like a weakness or that there was something wrong with me. So cliche and everyone says it, but just saying I'm feeling anxious, suddenly you go...
It honestly rids you of it, yeah.
Yeah, suddenly someone goes, why? And then you go, oh, I don't know. And then 9 times out of 10 there's a reason. So for me it'll be like, I feel anxious about the fact that I can't think of any content, or I didn't get a video up, or something's going on, like I was meant to be going to London, that could build up anxiety for me. Having a gig after not having a gig for 7 months, feeling really like anxious, just acknowledging it and being like, this is what's going on, you're fine, it won't be there forever, breathe, you got this. And just ride it, I think. I mean, it gets to a point, obviously, and you can have rescue remedy and you can do breathing exercises and that kind of stuff, but I think acknowledging it's there and it's okay that it's there. There's normally a reason. The one that annoys me the most is when you can't think of a reason, which is what I was feeling the other week. I was just like, this is boring because I don't know what's wrong.
Well, that gives you an even deeper rooted anxiety as well, because you're like, oh my god, now I just have it for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So, do you find you suffer?
I used to. I think I've just been through anxious parts of my life.
Yeah.
But I've really learnt recently that I think I'm just super grounded at the moment. There's nothing for me to worry about.
Yeah.
Everything's really good.
Yeah.
I have maybe a few health anxieties and things that happen to my body that I'm like, whoa, you know, what is that?
Yeah, I think at the moment that's highlighted as well.
And then you Google it and it says you have 3 days to live.
But how are you? I didn't ask. How are you and how are you feeling?
I'm good, Hannah Dorman. I'm on top of the world at the moment.
Good.
I feel like I've got a really strong base around me.
Yeah.
I feel like I've created my own family system.
Mhm.
I feel like I am making deeper connections with the people that I love, churning music out all the time. Because music for me happens really naturally. I do sit down and try sometimes, but I don't necessarily end up writing anything good. The best songs for me are the ones where I need a wee at 3 o'clock in the morning and I get out of bed and there's a something and I'll record it and then I'll come down in the morning and I'm like, yeah, that's a melody. It's all good. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Yours is very clean inside and mine's
It's
not.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you see how the spoon just... Because then when you put tea light in,
I don't
nothing...
get on with a spoon. It just doesn't work for me.
I held him really like this,
Right.
and then you get a lot of cutting power with him.
Ah,
Would you like me to try?
Yeah, you can.
In your pumpkin?
Please do.
Okay.
Carve away. Oh, you're really doing well.
Yeah, I told you. It's a proven technique. I tell you what, if I don't make it in the music biz,
Pumpkin carving.
as a professional pumpkin emptier, watch this, Hannah Dorman. Look in there.
She's smooth. You got a skill there, my son.
Thank you. Which gig have you enjoyed the most?
Scout about for me. And also I played Eagle Radio, RIP Eagle Radio, event at G Live in Guildford. Both my biggest crowds.
How big were the crowds?
I think G Live was about 500 and then Scout About was over 2,000 I think. So
Wow.
yeah, it's mad.
Wow, good energy from 2,000 people.
Mental. What about you?
I've had a few gigs in my garden. Those are my favourites. But it's just so intimate. And
How
it's
do you feel doing those ones? Because I find those so scary.
less scary. Do you know why? Because I'm in my own garden.
Yeah.
So I know it. It's a very familiar environment for me.
Yeah.
I've only invited people that like what I do.
The most nervous I am at gigs is when there's family in the audience, friends.
Really?
Yeah, if there's a bunch of strangers, fine. I obviously care what everyone thinks, but the people who are closest to me, and I really, really care.
Is that pressure to perform perfectly, do you think?
Yeah, just to do well and for them to enjoy it, I think.
Yeah. It's quite nice to rest on a pumpkin. I've discovered quite a few nice uses for pumpkins. There is just a question here, thin or fat pillow, and now I'm going to say pumpkin pillow.
Pumpkin pillow. I have a lot of issues with pillows.
Why?
If I don't have a good pillow set up, I have a really bad neck.
Oh,
I know, it's quite Princess and the Pea, isn't it?
delicate.
A thick pillow for me, please.
Yeah, I'm in between. I'm a medium pillow.
Do you have 1 or 2 pillows?
I have 1
1.
pillow.
Oh, I'm a double.
You're a double pillower.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like 3 AM now. You know, we just like had been to a party. That's how it feels now. Hannah, how did you cope with your wisdom tooth? Because this person has one.
Well, I actually had all of mine out, so
She didn't have to cope.
I think they were a bit achy when they started to come through, but they weren't like really, really, really painful. I was quite fortunate. I didn't suffer like.
Imagine if I carved a duck or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get any like swelling or like mad pain or anything from my wisdom teeth, but I did have to have all 4 of them out. And yeah, don't underestimate the recovery. I won't put all of that in.
Wow.
But it was.
What's that happened to you for 2?
No, for all of them.
All
4, yeah.
And do you know when you're going to be busking again?
I tend to say when the weather's nice, but also I feel quite fortunate that I haven't got the time to go. I don't know, but I would usually go on Fridays if I do go, just because I actually take the weekend off. Well done me. So.
Oh, good. You know what I've learned about you, Hannah Dorman? You're a trooper.
Thank you.
Very hard worker. Fair play to you. You can see you won it. What kind of size baby were you?
£7.1.
Okay.
So I wasn't too massive.
I was £10.10.
Jesus, my niece was £10.6 and she was a big baby.
Yeah.
Was that natural?
Yeah.
Oh, your poor mother.
Yeah, she. I don't think they had enough time to give her any painkillers either.
Were you just like, that's it, I'm out?
Yeah, sorry, Mum.
Oh.
Anyone got a bin? How do you manage your...
Jesus, I should be asking you these.
Well, no, they're just everyone's questions, aren't they? When did you start doing makeup?
Well, actually, it's coming up to 5 years since I've done YouTube. Coming up, so it was my It's like a nice setting spray.
It is a setting spray, yeah. I did that for your makeup thing.
Oh.
Like, related question.
Yeah, I
Setting
like
spray? L'Oreal? It wasn't.
I love that. This is why like Halloween's quite special to me as well. Even though this is my birthday next day. A Halloween tutorial started me off on this journey. About 5 years ago, I started doing it more like properly, like learning properly. But I've always been a very, very girly girl. But I just learned through YouTube, literally watching people on YouTube and then practicing on myself. And you'll look on my channel way back when it wasn't the most amazing skills in the world. So always learning.
Your stuff's
always
now
improving.
awesome though. The ice cream, the ice cream on your head. Was,
I've
it's your
got one
favourite
more.
month, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got one more to do.
Now I get excited for Halloween because of you.
Oh.
Because I know there's going to be some good content. Look at this smooth bad boy. He's starting to look like a real cartoon character.
Weirdest place you would like to put on a show?
On a boat. On a little rowboat, like a row barge boat.
That would be cool.
You?
And everyone around you?
Yes. Candlelight, like candlelit. Maybe on the roof of a boat.
A little
So
bit
it might.
in your
Oh,
eyebrow.
it might come true.
And a little bit. Stop it. No.
It doesn't matter.
It's got I don't know. Weirdest place? I have no idea. Can you live on music or do you have a second job?
I don't earn enough money through music to support myself and feed my dog at the moment. So I also run a coffee shop on the campus of a university. And I make coffee for students. We don't charge too much money because we're not trying to make profit. We're just trying to make students happy and give them a place to study and a place to stay warm and a place to have a bit of banter. What about you?
It's my job.
Hannah's full-time job, which is my dream. You're living my dream.
Oh, it helps that 100% helps that I still semi-live at home. I basically turned 25 and went, I don't want to be in this job this time next year. And then a month later, pretty much, I handed my notice in. I had this little epiphany again, and I was like, oh, you see these people in the movies when they're like, oh, I just like handed in my notice and I like lived my dream and I went for it. And I was like, well, like, why don't I just do that then? It's not as easy as that at all. I worked out what the minimum was that I needed to make per month because I still pay my way. Thought I'll go busking and see if that makes any money. And I was like, okay, if I go out twice a week and make this and have some gigs and I can make it work. So that's what I did and here we are today. YouTube's pretty much become my money maker now rather than music at the moment.
What about Spotify?
Oh no, I didn't get anything. I had a PRS check for £4. So I put some drawing on mine. This is a bit like Batman. I feel like if I just carried on when we were talking, I could have got it done, but...
I like the whole. What is your latest song called?
I won't retrain, but I've got one coming out next month. So stay tuned for that.
My latest song was called 9:15 and I put it on YouTube this evening.
At what time?
7 or something?
Not quite that.
Not 9:15, which was probably last week. Now?
Nice.
When this is released?
Tomorrow.
You're putting it out tomorrow?
Yeah.
You workhorse.
Because otherwise pumpkins aren't relevant.
Came out yesterday. True!
Yeah.
How long do you think you'll keep your pink hair for?
I think until I can do the live scene with it. I think
Okay.
until I can gig with it, because all I've done is online. It's not been aired. I've not been out anywhere. So maybe 2 years, we don't know. Do you have plans for Halloween / are you excited? This is actually one of my plans. Carving a pumpkin with my friend. My lights. Ooh. Mine was going to be more elaborate, but we have not got the time.
I like it.
I'm going to insert a picture
He's
of what I did
whistling.
the other day because it was so much better. Actually, me and Lucy always go out on Halloween. Always. And it always lands on the day when the clocks go back. So we always get an extra hour in Pop World, which I love. Lucy doesn't, but not this year. So
Shame.
Billy's going to come around and we're going to do a Halloween party. Just us.
Oh, cute.
I think Mum and Dad might pop in, but I'm going to do his makeup because I really want to do... I just have to do someone's makeup and I'm sad that we can do it. But next time.
Next time, the makeup's going on me.
But maybe I just think it's just in me. I have to do someone's makeup on Halloween, so Billy is the culprit. What about you?
We have plans as a house, maybe go for a midnight walk in the woods.
That sounds scary.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And maybe watch a scary film.
Do you like scary stuff?
Yes.
I hate it.
But it's hard to scare me because of how much I love scary stuff. My standard is very high.
Hate it.
So it has to be terrible. Why?
Because then I go to sleep at night and then I think about it all.
Okay.
And then I can't sleep.
It gives me cool nightmares.
I get anxiety and then I can't sleep.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What is a fun/crazy fact about you?
I can hula hoop. You know the hula hoop? I can do it until someone stops me because it doesn't fall. I can go hula hooping for 10 minutes and not stop. Waste.
I can't do it.
The ring, yeah.
I'm quite boring. Maybe I love spicy food. If it doesn't make me hurt, I don't enjoy it.
Oh.
It's only recently, this year, we started on Tabasco and then worked way up, and now I'm just eating bird's eye chilies, and it's a bit grim. But yeah, I love spicy food. I love cooking. That's one of my passions.
I
is
love
cooking.
baking. I like eating a little bit of what I bake. You know in Bridesmaids where she makes the one cupcake?
Yes.
That's me because I like eating like one, but I don't like the 2 weeks of I'm still eating the brownies that I made.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Thank you for asking us questions.
If there are any that haven't been answered, I'm sure we'll find a way to answer them in our own channels.
Yeah, there's some that we haven't answered.
Just want to give a moment to the pumpkins because
Yeah.
look how incredible they are.
No, not mine. Mine's got like a little Batman thing.
Yours looks like it's just seen something interesting.
Mine's just seen yours. Ooh, I did put some stars on mine. Oh, and I forgot to say as well, just in case there's any COVID police watching, we are in tier 1.
We're in tier 1 and we have this.
Is there anything you want to plug? Here's your time to plug.
I've really missed performing live, and so I'm performing my newest tunes, recording videos of those tunes, putting those videos on YouTube, cutting the audio and putting those on Spotify. So it's a performance live EP, and that's going to be out next month.
Nice. Awesome. You should go and check it out. This is how. Life like Charlie.
That's me.
That's how. Blimey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel like I got to know you a bit better.
Do you?
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Charlie. I will put all of his... Kissing it.
Yeah.
Put all of his socials down below. You can go and check that all out. I recommend you do. Also, if you have pumpkins, leave them out because squirrels really like them, but out of reach of hedgehogs because it's not good for hedgehogs. So don't put them in the bin.
Put them on a bin.
Put them on a bin, but not in the bin. I can't remember how I do it. You watch my
If you don't
videos, how do I do it? Please subscribe if you haven't already and whack that notification bell on because I upload twice a week and you don't want to miss out on one of my uploads. Please give this video a like if you liked it and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Good job, Hannah Dorman.
Good job, Life Like Charlie.